We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud begins with a pass. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
A throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because the next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll tuck it and take off. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
And in motion, it's Diggs.
60,
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Really approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Third down coming up.
Let's go. Stay right open. And gun. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Now, Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On second down, Stroud. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Mixon. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
All right.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. It's second down. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Christian Harris there on the stop. Third down and 9. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Taking off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's second and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll run again. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here we go.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
On the quick, right?
In motion now, it's Collins. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
All right.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans move further out in front. It is now 17-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
11, Haggett. Hey, Lion.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A huge play just before the half. A pickup of 44 yards.
All right.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll check this down to the running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
All right.
17-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. To throw is Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They look to run with Mixon. And he will score again. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Second down, Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. So we are at halftime, and this is a 9-point game at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. On first down, Lawrence. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns. When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice play. To start.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Hey, 11, add him. 11. Go, let's go. Here's the high. 13, Luke. 30 left. Take right open.
To throw is Lawrence. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Rip, 23. Big 13 heavy. Silver.
Here's Etienne. Yeah. Can't fault the effort. He got half a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
In motion comes Thomas.
11.
Lawrence now on second down. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
the whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24-yard gain on the play.
Go, let's go.
First down, Jacksonville.
13 loop. Loop. 30 left.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Take right open.
Lawrence now. That's complete to Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So we'll take it to the... They'll come up now for second down and 4.
24.
He'll run. And he will score. Game on. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
All right, let's go.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Here we go, let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Duvernay to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Jaguars.
Think right. Go, go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hey, I'm gun.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must, as they come out for first and goal.
11. Think right.
Here's Lawrence. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. Inside the 30. the score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Red on red. Go, go.
Duvernay in motion.
Hey, kill. 11, Agate.
Now here's Lawrence. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. In motion comes Thomas.
11, 11. Go, go. Go, go, let's go. 13, move, move.
Second down, Lawrence. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They put Strange in motion.
Safe right. Go, go. Hey, kill.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go.
Duvernay in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We are set for fourth and long. To throw is Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have a Jags first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
In motion comes Thomas. On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Lawrence now on second down. And that is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? They go play action for Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So here it is, fourth down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on fourth down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on first down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up now for second down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happened.